Hey everyone, it's Casey, and today I'm going to guide you through how to open up into your shoulders and into your lats in under 10 minutes. No props, all you need is your body and you're good to go. So let's not delay, we're just going to start off in a nice simple seated position of your choice. Whatever seat feels good for you, cross-legged, maybe sitting on your heels. Find the option that feels most appropriate for you. Close your eyes, lift your spine, lift through the crown of your head, and just feel the shoulders relax. And feel that same draping from the shoulders all the way down the back, but keeping the spine fully upright. We're just going to take a few breaths, establish more of a full breathing rhythm together. So release the breath out of your lungs, starting fully emptied. Through the nose, slow breath in, gather the breath from low in the torso, and let it slowly rise and expand all the way around as it lifts up, all the way up towards the chest. Holding the breath, just pause here for a moment. And open up the mouth, exhale, let it all the way out. Again, slow breath in through the nose, filling up, expanding from the bottom up, all the way around. As you hold at the top this time, pause with the breath. You're going to keep it through the nose, and just as slowly exhale, start to melt the breath all the way back out. Take one more of those on your own. We're not skipping over the breath. We're making sure we're building that connection before we just start diving into the postures. Once you've completed that exhalation, keep the breath nice and steady, but just go ahead and open up through your eyes. Take the hands, interlace the fingers, palms face down, and then begin to flip the palms forward in front of you, directly in front of the shoulders. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale, press through the palms. You're gonna round your upper back and the shoulders. Imagine creating as much space between the shoulder blades as possible. And then inhale, pull the shoulder blades back, retract them, drawing them towards one another. Nice opening through the front of your chest. Exhale, press and round once again. Feel more spaciousness. And then inhale, open. We're gonna do that one more time. Exhale, press, round upper back and shoulders. Now on your next inhale, just lift the arms all the way up over your head. It's okay if the arms need to come slightly forward. It's also okay if you need to take a little bow into the elbows, but I would suggest trying to bring the arms a little more forward if needed to try to get the arms nice and straight. Inhale, you're gonna lift the shoulders as high up towards the ears as you can. Imagine stretching the lats as high upward towards the hands as possible. Let the shoulders relax. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, relax them down. Last one here, inhale. And exhale, release. Now bend the elbows, pull the elbows wide, gently release your hands and let the arms come all the way down to your sides. Okay, if you are seated on your heels, we're gonna spin the legs around to one side. And then with the legs in front of you, we're gonna take a cross-legged seated position, but if you ever need to open up the legs or take a different variation, you're more than welcome to. And in fact, you can even stay with your knees bent. It might just feel a little different in the hips, okay? So wherever you are, you're gonna slowly take the fingertips down to the ground in front of you, lengthening up through the spine. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly just walk your fingers forward. So you might be feeling a stretch in your hips or your low back here, and that's okay, but I want you to walk out as much as possible until you can feel maybe a little opening into your shoulders as well. Okay, now as you feel that opening here, you're gonna walk your hands slightly off to the right side. Now I'm gonna turn my body a little bit so you can see a little bit better here. So now I'm framing my body a little more over my right knee. You don't have to be super close to the knee, but just the general direction. You're going in the same direction as that right knee, walking the fingers out. Now, as you walk out, As you stretch your left fingertips away, I want you to feel almost a heavy anchoring into your left hip as it's melting down to the ground. And almost imagine as the hip's stretching down, the fingers are reaching away and they're stretching away from one another in opposition. So you're getting a stretch all the way from that lower back up through the side and out through the fingers. Now we're gonna stimulate a little more into that lower shoulder and into the lat area here. So with the left fingertips, you're gonna stretch until you can lift the fingers off the ground and reach them away. Now, as you reach the fingers away, still feel that point of tension where you're reaching and the hip is anchoring, so you're feeling the stretch in opposition, and keep that as you slowly start to open up through your ribs and through your chest. Keep stretching the fingers away. If you need to play with the angle, you can, and then you're gonna slowly roll the fingers back down while continuously stretching, almost through the pinky finger, stretching it away as you come all the way back down. Let's do that again, stretching out through the fingertips, reach them away from the hip line, scraping that edge as you open up through the chest, stretching long through the side. Sometimes I even like to spin my pinky finger down and out and then roll it all the way back down. Take the hands back through center and then slowly lift yourself back upright. Now we're gonna stay and we're gonna continue to work kind of into that side bend. Now right hand is gonna drop down to the right side. Left hand is gonna reach up nice and tall. So same thing, I kind of like to lift up and spin in through my pinky finger, and that kind of helps that lateral rotation and lift of my shoulder blade. And then I'm gonna walk the right fingertips out to the side, nice deep breathing, slowly start to stretch that left arm overhead until you feel this bowing all the way through the side body, out through the fingertips. If it's okay on the neck, you can even look out towards the fingertips, stretching long, anchoring through the hip. Maybe it feels good to kind of open the chest, turn it down a little bit. One more breath. And then slowly come all the way up and set the left hand down. Now let's go ahead, if your legs are crossed, just switch the crossing of your legs, okay? And that way we're keeping an evenness between both sides. Spine up nice and tall, fingers to the ground in front of you, slowly walking yourself out, folding over the legs. And then you're gonna take your hands, walk them off towards the left side this time. Now as you frame over your left knee, walk your hands out in that same general direction. Feel that nice lengthening as you walk out through your right fingertips, stretching fingertips all the way forward as you sink that right hip all the way back and down. Now, staying here, you're gonna slowly reach the right fingertips up. Keep stretching them away from the hip, playing with that opposition as you slowly open up your ribs and your chest. Keep reaching that nice long line of energy, and then maintain it as you slowly bring it back down. Continue to take nice deep breaths in and out of your nose. Again, play with the edge as you reach the fingers away. Slowly start to peel open through your ribs and chest. And then exhale, bring it all the way back down. Walk the hands back through to center and then lift them all the way back up. We're gonna go into that same thing now, getting a little deeper into the right side body. Left fingertips down to your left side. Right arm reaches up. And then walk the left fingertips out as you stretch the top arm overhead and use that pinky finger as guidance, spinning it out as you reach it away. Heavy in your right hip, let it anchor down. And then inhale, come all the way up. Take the hand down, hands connect at heart center. Take a moment, just close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Open up your mouth, let it out. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice, even just for a few short moments. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through it. Much love, much gratitude. Thank you all so much. I hope you feel a little bit more open. Don't forget to continue pulling your shoulders up, back, and down, spine nice and tall. Avoid the hunching and curling over. Love to hear your feedback in the comments, and I'll be seeing y'all soon.